Hello, everyone. I'm back from my vacation and I got a lot done on the concept game, so today I'm going to show you what I did. First, I added an icon and thumbnails. I also made it so that you don't go straight to the build mode game. This way, you could join other people's maps. You can't join other people's maps at the moment, but it will be a feature soon. As you can see, the start screen has little brother testing out different build mode tools. It also has Piggy just staring at the camera. You'll be surprised to know that I actually made these rigs from scratch and did not use a free model. It doesn't look completely accurate, but it's good enough. The only feature on the server list screen that's available right now is just joining your own server. The server list, player join, and shut down server systems are not available yet. Tada! I took some of your guys' advice and remade the build mode GUI. Again, not completely accurate, but accurate enough to please me. I accomplished retrieving the icons by taking a picture of them in the official game, made them clearer using AI, then removing the background. For the menu, I actually did add a save/load system. It's also the new location of the text button. Settings and cutscenes will be coming out in the future. I don't know if you noticed, but I also added that little text that appears whenever you select a new tool or asset. It also appears when you go over the allowed block placement limit or when you go over the link limit of a certain linked item. Here are all of the asset categories. You may have noticed that some events have been turned into link blocks or got link block counterparts. E.g. first-person block. The first new concept feature is a rotate tool. You might be wondering how that is new if it's already in the game. If you watched my previous videos though, you might know how this tool would be revolutionary. So far, it doesn't really seem like it would do anything other than normally rotating the block in build mode. Until you realize the input box in the corner. You can change the rotation snap. This means you don't have to rotate by 90-degree intervals anymore. But I have a tip if you want to use this: make sure to only rotate it once you're done building around it. The reason I say this is because it's really wonky to try to build on top of rotated blocks. It also messes up the hitbox a little, so you have to hover your mouse on the sweet spot in order to delete, paint, or just generally modify it. You can make the snap as small as 1. That way, you have a lot of freedom to rotate the block to your liking. Thank you Pot Dab and Jack Whitey for suggesting this feature. But now, for our next feature, we have the Truss. The Truss is just a basic climbable block. If you've been playing Roblox for a while, chances are you've seen one of these parts before. As you can see, the truss's base gets filled with more truss parts as you scale it. I'm going to be honest, this concept was probably the hardest one to make because it required a lot of vector math. But anyways, it has one variable, which is the style of the trusses. Its default is alternating, but I'll show you what each style looks like. And that's how the truss works. The hard part was making it work no matter which orientation it was in, but after a bunch of math, I was able to accomplish that. This was actually a concept I had an idea of. I think somebody had a ladder idea, but I assume they are talking about the one from Book 2 Chapter 5, so I'll get to that in the future. Now, for our next concept, we have the temple code wheel from Book 2 Chapter 10. This idea was suggested by Mr. Kai 568 and Money Man Roblox 8377. You can only place 3 temple codes and 1 temple wheel per map. The wheel is actually linkable, so once it gets completed, it will send a permanent signal to whatever it's linked to. I'm just going to link it to an OR gate to showcase it, but I imagine it would often be linked to a NOT gate linked to a powered block or something. I also made it so that you can't test without a player spawn, like in regular build mode. As you can see, when you press play, the wheel's circles get randomly rotated, and the temple codes display symbols. I could not find the temple wheel sound effect, so it just gives a click sound whenever you click a circle for now. But as you saw, when we completed the puzzle, all the symbol circles turned black and the OR gate got activated. You can also see that the wheel and symbols are randomly generated each round. But, in the official Piggy chapter, the codes are not all facing downwards. Some are facing up, some are facing to the side. I actually put in the extra effort for the code to work with whatever rotation it's in. I wouldn't recommend putting the code on the ceiling or floor, though, because then it's hard to tell which way the code is facing. As you can see, even though the code is facing upwards, it still displayed accurate information. Now, let's try putting 1 downward, 1 upward, and 1 to the right. If you use the rotate tool on a temple code, it will actually ignore the snap, and only rotate by 90 degrees. This is because the code can only be facing 4 directions. If it was facing diagonally, it wouldn't make sense. But anyways, as you can see, we tilted 1 to face the right and 1 to face upward. Perfect. We can see that no matter which orientation the code is in, it still displays the right information. This puzzle was actually really fun to make, even if it took me a couple days. Now, let's move on to the next concept, the video block. This was suggested by Felix YIDK and PotDab. When activated, the video block displays a video of course. Let's link a lever to it for testing. The default video that plays is a countdown, but you can change the video and I'll show you how to in a little bit. Obviously, scaling the block will make the video adjust to however you scale it. As you can see, there are 4 variables: the video ID, the volume of the video, if it comes with audio, whether it's looped or not, and whether it resets or pauses when deactivated. Let's disable the reset variable. This will make it pause and resume when we deactivate and activate the lever. Perfect. Now, let's see what happens when the reset variable is enabled. There we go. Let's loop the video and also change the ID to something else. To change the ID, we can go to the Creator Marketplace. Let's choose the Videos category. And as you can see, there are many videos to choose from. I'm going to choose this nom 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 video of a Roblox character eating a cheeseburger. Copy and paste the ID into the box and voila. Since this video comes with audio, we can use the volume feature. I'm going to crank it up by a lot. It's not as loud as I said it, probably because Roblox has an audio limiter. But as you heard, the audio was a little bit fried. But anyways, when using this feature, be aware that there is not a limit on how many you place, but on as many as you can play at a time. Roblox only allows you to play 2 videos at a time, but if you have 3+ videos in your map, you can play them, but not all at the same time. Let me demonstrate. As you can see, even though we're turning this last one on, it's not playing due to the 2 videos rule. Let's look in the console to see the warning message. Like I mentioned, some of the blocks got turned into links or have a new link counterpart. I thought it would be much better for them to be links. Our last feature is new materials. I forgot how recently this was, but Roblox added 8 new materials. For some reason, they weren't loading in Roblox Player, so I decided to show them in Roblox Studio. Alright, I'm in Roblox Studio right now and I'm going to paint basic blocks. The new materials are cardboard, carpet, ceramic tiles, clay roof tiles, roof shingles, leather, plaster, and rubber. And that's it. I'm not sure if the materials are going to work for you, but you could try them out. I also forgot to mention that the game is now available for mobile. It's not ideal, for example, the home button is currently behind the jump button, but it works. I'm still working on making it better for mobile behind the scenes. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, make sure to suggest more ideas, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably also make part 2 to my tutorial series sometime this week. If you find any bugs, please let me know via Discord, comments, Roblox chat, whatever. Bye.